Hi everyone, I'm Jim and welcome to the review of Jeff Killed John, an EP by the band Jeff Killed John. Today we might be celebrating the 20th anniversary of the record, so decided to go back and see if it still holds up or not. Last year I've reviewed their 2002 demo, so go check that video out. As most of you probably know, Jeff Killed John is an early incantation of Bullet for My Valentine. It's almost the same lineup, I think only the bassist was different at some point. I've been listening to Bullet for My Valentine since 2005, I remember watching the music video for Hand of Blood on MTV and Viva. Then a year later the Poison came out, I remember my cousin buying it on the release date and we would listen to it together, she loved it. At the time Bullet was very popular, like from 2005 to 2008, we would watch their music videos all the time on MTV and Viva, like the music video for Hand of Blood, All These Things I Hate, Tears Don't Fall, etc. I even remember my mother liking that song, All These Things I Hate. But the first time I've heard actually about Jeff Killed John, their previous project, was back in 2013, because I wasn't a big fan of Bullet. I would listen to their records, but I never searched for B-sides or demos at the time. But in 2013 that changed, I was like, I need to check out more of their stuff, and that led me to Jeff Killed John, which for me personally is a better band than Bullet, because they played completely different music. Bullet is a metalcore band with some alternative touch, and Jeff Killed John was a straight up nu metal project. This 2003 EP was their last release, and it was the only one that had some metalcore elements, because we have here some demos that later became Bullet songs. Like for example, Routine Unhappiness is like a mix of ideas that would later appear in Tears Don't Fall, Hit the Floor and 10 Years Today or something like that. Nation to Nation became Turn to Despair, and we all know what's All These Things I Hate. I am not going to review only this EP, because last year I did that demo 2002. I want to do the entire discography except that demo, so we are going to talk also about You and Phony, I Spy, Jeff Killed John 1999. I actually don't own this EP, nobody does, but you could hear some of these songs on their other releases, like Head Crack and Go and Step Back were on the 2002 demo, and Bouncy Song is also on a 1998 sampler, it's called Bouncy Stuff there. So the only tracks that we have never heard are What Happened and Dumped. I wish that someday we are going to get a chance to listen to them. And I'm also going to talk about Better Off Alone, their first EP and my favorite release from them. The lineup of Jeff Killed John was Matt Tuck on the vocals and guitars, Michael Paget on guitars as well, Nicky Crandall on the bass, and Michael Moose Thomas on the drums. So when it comes to the production, it's raw but mostly in a good sense. The production on the 2003 EP, 2002, 1, 0 and 98 is great. The only production I hate here is on the tracks Bouncy Stuff and Hostile. It's very annoying to listen to, but everything else sounds mostly great. Especially the 1998 EP, you know, that has tracks like Better Off Alone. It has better production than anything else Jeff Killed John released, besides the 2003 EP. Then we've got The Message, it's diverse. The songs are mostly about personal struggles, relationship issues, society, suicide, depression, stuff like that. Structure of the tracks is basic, standard intro, verse, because bridge, chorus, outro. Some songs have breakdowns, but most do not, and the music here is just pure nu metal, with some of the tracks here resembling some metalcore stuff. So let's start with the first song, Our Song. The first thing I'm going to notice here is the drumming. It's there for the entire record. The drummer is very talented, I love his energy, the groove, the style, the tempo changes, he's just straight up amazing. Next we've got the bass work, it's audible, the bassist mostly follows the guitars but sometimes he goes off on his own. which is a standard thing in the nu metal genre. I truly enjoy it. Then we've got the guitar work, and it's flawless. I love the crunchy guitar riffs, the 0-1s, 2-2-2-2-2, 0-1-3 riff. We've got some riffs that were probably inspired by Deftones, old school Deftones. Some songs have that vibe, and also some of the eerie melodies resemble the old school Korn as well. Then we've got the vocals by Matt, and I love his clean singing here, and shouting, yelling, screaming. It's all on point. You can feel that it's emotional and that he's taking this very seriously. Like, you can feel that, you can truly feel that. I do enjoy the vocals here very much. Going back to our song, this song was already in the 2002 demo, but this new version is way better because of the production and the slight change in the instrumental work. I love how the intro sounds here. It's basically the melody from the chorus. The verse has that nu metal energy. The pre-chorus has some amazing screaming. I love it, so passionate. And then we've got the chorus. Everyone sing our song, glory. Everyone sing our song. I just love that screaming and singing there. Then we've got a cool nu metal bridge. This track is just flawless to me because every section is fun to listen to. Sure, this is not some technical stuff, but it's just so fun to listen to. Like, you can feel that they are having fun, and I am having fun as well listening to this stuff. 10 out of 10. Routine and Happiness. Now this is a song that is more metalcore-ish, I would say, but it still retains some of the nu metal energy. Like, you can feel some of the guitar riffs have that Deftones aesthetic to them. This is the song that later became Tears Don't Fall, 10 Years Today, and some part of Hit the Floor. And yeah, I do enjoy it, especially the vocals. The music is okay. We've got that classic Tears Don't Fall melody at the beginning. It's very nice. 9 out of 10. Nation to Nation features Benji Webb of Skindred. I love that dude. This is my favorite track on this EP and their second best song ever. I just love the nu metal energy here, the intro, the verses, the pre-chorus, the chorus. Nation to Nation. I love how Benji comes up and he's like, spit fire in the face, I just love his vocals. He complements this song very well. The bridge is very interesting because it's a breakdown that has a build up to another breakdown, and both of them are great, but I do prefer the first one more because it has very cool vocals with some screaming and singing. Yeah, I love this song very much, go check it out. 11 out of 10. All these things I hate revolve around May, yeah, just wake up before I snap. So actually, this version is very different from the final one that Bullet released. We don't have those cool metalcore-ish riffs in this one. It's actually kinda bland compared to the final version. Don't get me wrong, I do enjoy this one, but it lacks something, so it's just great to me. I actually enjoy the bridge here because it has that Deftones energy to it. Yeah, this sounds like a demo. It's like an idea that wasn't brought up to its full potential yet. That's how I feel about it. 8 out of 10. Misery, this is the last song on the 2003 EP, and it's the second version of this song as well. The first one was on the 2002 demo, and wow, this one is way better compared to the first one. This is the final cut basically. We've got slightly different instrumental, better vocals, cooler lyrics. I love the long build up to the main part of the song, you know, that and the main melody starts and the vocalist is like push it. I love that nu metalish riff. Like, you can feel that they are just 0, 1, 2, 3 or something like that, but it's just so fun to listen to. It's crunchy, it's heavy, it's memorable. I will never forget about that melody, and that melody is basically the chorus of this song. And when the chorus happens with all of the screaming, it's your feeling, we're out of you. And I love how when the chorus comes back around, you know, they only play on the first string, omitting the other ones. It's a nice touch, a slight variation on the main melody. Love everything about this song, especially the chorus. I wish everything else in this song was just as interesting as that chorus, 10 out of 10. Now let's talk about the You single from 2002 that has You and Funny on it. So You, again, it's a new version of a song from 2002 demo, and I love this one. Love the verses here so much. That chorus is so much fun. Your walls crashing around you, something like that. He's screaming like, your walls crashing around you. You love that so much. The drumming here, the guitar riffs, the passion in this song. 10 out of 10. Phony, another fantastic song that is just flawless when it comes to the chorus. The chorus is just so good, so heavy, and just angry. Come play with me, 'cause I am lonely. Why can't you say that you're funny? I just love the screaming in that chorus. It just goes so hard. The weakest part of the song for me personally is the pre-chorus, because the singing there and that guitar melody is weird, but everything else in this track is on point, 10 out of 10. I forgot to tell you that Phony has 2 titles. On YouTube you can find it under the Play With Me name, I don't know why. It's just called Phony. Going to the next track, I Spy. This is a standalone single, I think, from 2002 as well, and this is the first version of the song Hit the Floor, but the music is completely different, just the lyrics are almost the same, and I must say that this first version of Hit the Floor is much better than the final one. It's so playful, so melodic, it has that punk energy to it. Love the verses here, the chorus with the screaming, watch it for me! Watch it for me! Oh, one in space, come on! Love every single section here as well. This is a classic track. 10 out of 10. Don't Walk Away. I think this song is also an I Spy single. There's also an earlier version on the 1998 EP. You know, the one that has Better Off Alone. And there are slight differences between the two. Like, the original song is faster. The one from 1998 has better vocals, I think, but the 2002 version is heavier, but it's slower also. And I must say that it's hard for me to choose which one is better, because I feel like they're on the same level. I do enjoy the verses very much. The chorus is okay. This is not a perfect song, but it's fun. And yeah, if I had to choose, I would go for the 1998 version from the EP, because it's shorter and it's faster, and that's how I like my music. 9 out of 10. Better Off Alone, the first song from the 1998 EP, and my favorite one from this band and from Bullet basically. This is the best stuff they came up with. I love the intro here, that bass sound, how we've got those weird guitar melodies in the background, and also the main riff is playing and it's becoming more and more vicious. The whole song is building up to the main guitar part, and the vocals is like, that's the main part, and I just love the groove here. This is a classic nu metal song. The verses are so 96 sounding, like, you know, classic nu metal. The bass sound, the drumming, the vocals. When you touch you up your face, when you feel out of place. Love that stuff so much. I'm better off alone. Great stuff. 12 out of 10. Bottom of the line. This track has an amazing main guitar melody. It has that evil playfulness to it. The chorus slaps, same with the verses. I see no flaws here. 10 out of 10. Wrong of Me. This is the only song on the EP that I feel is slightly out of place, because everything else is nu metalish, and this one is much more emo, metalcore, punk oriented, I would say. This song has mostly clean singing and it's fine, don't get me wrong. Compared to everything we've heard previously, it's just weaker to me. Even weaker than all these things I hate Revolve Around Me demo version, you know, from the 2003 EP. But I'm still going to give it 8 out of 10, because I do enjoy it. And now let's talk about the two songs from the 1998 sampler. I think these predate the 1998 or 9 EP because they have worse quality and worse songwriting. Like, these are probably the first songs by this band. The first one, Bouncy Stuff, it actually has a bouncy tone to it, but it's nothing special. The vocals are just good, there could have been better. Also, the production doesn't favor the song like at all. You have to truly focus to not hate it, and it's just a competent track. But to be honest, I am a musician, and if I had songs to put on the record, I would omit this one. So yeah, it's a B-side material, 7 out of 10. And Hostile, I feel like this is the worst song from Jeff Killed John. It's just a filler song, I don't hate it, I will always listen through it, but yeah, it's the weakest one here. But it's still okay, check it out, it's on YouTube. I might even upload the entire discography of this band on my channel in one single video, so you won't need to search for it, so check my channel if I did that or not. 6 out of 10. To sum it all up, the consistency is stable and the flow is fitting. Reparability, yeah. The 2003 and 1998 EPs are just straight up excellent. The other songs are also very fun to listen to, except the ones from the 98 sampler. Those are just okay, but everything else is on point. I love songs like Better Off Alone, Nation to Nation, You, Phony, Misery, I Spy, Bottom of the Line, Our Song. Those are the highlights of this band. Those are the best tracks of Bullet and Jeff. I understand that they had to shift their sound from nu metal to metalcore to become relevant and famous, but yeah, I just prefer this band over Bullet because these songs have soul, have passion behind them. Sure, this is nothing technical or progressive. It also doesn't need you to be a virtuoso to play it, but it's fun, and that's what matters. So celebrate yourself by spinning those songs today. They deserve your love and attention. That's all from me, thank you for watching, don't forget to like and subscribe, follow me on my Instagram, links in the description. I will see you in my other videos. Also consider becoming a member of my channel so I can make you an album review or maybe a dub MIDI cover. That's all, bye!